Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're getting into something pretty fascinating in the crypto world, crypto tribalism.
Yeah, that really intense, almost, religious kind of loyalty people get for certain coins.
Exactly. And our mission here is to sort of unpack why this happens and maybe more importantly, what the potential downsides are for you if you're trying to learn about crypto and, well, not get totally overwhelmed.
Right, cutting through the noise. We'll touch on some of the big ones mentioned in the source material, the Bitcoin crowd, Ethereum fans, XRP holders, Cardano community, these digital factions.
Okay, so let's start there. What is crypto tribalism really? Is it just about liking one coin more than another?
Well, it starts there maybe, but it goes way beyond just like investment preference. It gets tangled up with people's online identity.
Like being a fan of a specific brand or team.
Precisely. You see these, well, digital fistfights on Twitter, toxic Reddit threads, echo chamber live streams, people fiercely defending their chosen token.
And it often starts with the money, right? Like
Yeah.
stacking sats, flipping tokens for profit.
Initially, yeah, that's often the hook, financial gains. But somewhere along the line, for many, it morphs into something closer to actual belief. It's not just an asset anymore.
Okay, let's talk specifics then. The Bitcoin maximalists or maxes, what's their deal?
So Bitcoin maxes, they basically see Bitcoin as the only true cryptocurrency. Everything else is just noise or maybe even a scam in their eyes.
Why only Bitcoin, though?
It usually comes down to its origins, its scarcity, perceived decentralization.
Mm-hmm.
They see it as the purest form. So Ethereum might be dismissed as like a risky science experiment.
Okay, and Solana.
Maybe a centralized joke to them.
Yeah.
And meme coins, forget about it. That's like heresy.
Right, then you've got the Ethereum folks. Their passion seems different somehow, more about the tech.
Absolutely. For many Ethereum fans, the smart contracts,
Yeah,
they're almost like holy scripture. It's about the potential, the programmability, what you could build on
that's
it.
the foundation for DeFi, NFTs, all that stuff.
Exactly. That functionality is seen as revolutionary.
And the Cardano people, there's often a prominent figure there, right?
Okay. Yeah, Charles Hoskinson, for some in that community, he's viewed almost like a prophet.
Yeah.
Guiding the project with this very academic, research-first approach.
Interesting. And XRP holders. Wow, talk about dedication. They've stuck around through a lot.
That's a key thing with the XRP community, isn't it? This long-standing belief, this conviction in a future where XRP plays a huge role, maybe even a flippening, overtaking others. It shows incredible faith, really.
So what's driving all this intensity? It can't just be about the tech or the potential games, can it?
I think a lot of it taps into a really basic human need, the desire to belong, to be part of a community, a tribe.
And crypto itself kind of started as a rebellion, didn't it?
Yeah, exactly. A rebellion against the banks, against the traditional financial system being rigged. That creates strong emotions, a sense of being part of a revolution. Aligning with a specific coin becomes part of that fight for some people.
Okay, now this is crucial for you listening. What are the real dangers here? If you get sucked into one particular tribe.
Well, the biggest risk is that it really, really clouds your judgment. You might just wave away legitimate criticisms or serious red flags about your favorite project because, well, it doesn't fit the tribe's narrative.
Like confirmation bias on steroids?
Totally.
Yeah.
And you might end up just blindly following some charismatic leader figure within that group as a sort of false prophet.
And that leads to bad decisions, financially speaking.
Oh, absolutely. You could end up holding onto coins that are clearly failing just out of pure loyalty, holding them all the way to zero, potentially.
Ouch.
It fundamentally inhibits critical thinking. You get this environment of just blind faith instead of objective analysis. And the truth is, no project is perfect, not even Bitcoin or Ethereum. They all have trade-offs.
The source material mentioned something interesting about those heated online arguments.
Right. When you see someone on, say, crypto Twitter yelling, ETH is garbage, or only XRP will survive, often what they're really defending isn't just their investment.
It's their identity, their group.
Exactly. It's deeply personal. They're defending their sense of belonging.
Which, kind of ironically, seems to undermine the whole original point of crypto for some people.
It really does. If you think about the early ideals, crypto was often framed as being about freedom, openness, decentralization. But tribalism creates these closed communities, this us versus them mentality. It can work against that initial vision.
So, wrapping this up, what's the main takeaway for you, the listener?
Look, the community vibe in crypto, it can be great, it's exciting, but letting that sense of belonging turn into uncritical, blind loyalty, That's where you can get into trouble. It's detrimental to making smart, informed decisions.
So the advice is...
Basically, try to take a step back sometimes. Zoom out. Look at the bigger picture across the whole crypto space. Stay curious, keep learning. Don't just live inside one echo chamber.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so a final thought to leave you with, something the source hints at. Your actual financial success in this space is probably way more likely to come from doing your own homework, thinking critically for yourself.
Than from just blindly following the loudest voices in any particular crypto tribe.
Definitely something to think about.
Keep learning. Keep questioning. That's the key.